Hi everyone, welcome to the hashtag Color and Create with Us You Rock Art, hosted by Rosemary's You Rock Art. For the coloring part of this collab, I bought this book that the some people in the collab, Rosemary, is using. Now I went back and looked at all the pages they colored before. Some of them I don't have in this book, and I found out that be, depending on when the edition was printed, there are different pages, and I liked some of the ones they did that aren't in my book. Well, this week is an example of one that isn't in my book. It was like a champagne bottle and two champagne glasses and bubbly. Um, and Rosemary turned hers into sparkling cider because she doesn't drink alcohol, and I don't either anymore. I can, except that I have issues with blood sugar, and yeah, it's just really bad for me. So I don't, plus the weight is an issue, calories. Anyway, I digress. So I did find a page in this book. I didn't see that they colored it yet, so maybe the original book doesn't have it. And let me show you what I did. It is, "You make me feel bubbly inside," so I thought that was appropriate. But my bubbly is sparkling water. And it's usually clear, but it's blue this time. I used a little bit of alcohol marker, Ohuhu markers. And by the way, I'm not sponsored when I tell you what I'm using by any of these companies. I just tell you in case you want to know or you can find similar colors or you have these items. So I used two blue alcohol markers on the cup. It was B110 Crystal Blue and B030 Frost Blue. Wasn't real happy with how that turned out. For all these areas here, I did them in this light blue Sakura glaze pen. They're called Sakura is the company, and they're called Glaze. I don't know if you can see that. See, Glaze. This is my favorite pen, and I hope I can buy like 5 more of them individually because it's almost out. And I'm going to be sad because it is the one closest to like water looking. I did also use this darker blue, also a glaze pen in the eyes, and just this little tiny bit of pink on its mouth. And then I did use Ohuhu glitter markers in the darker blue and the silver. The silver is going to run out of me because I'm using it like crazy. And just did the letters in those. And I went over the glass with glossy accents. It is still drying, so that's why I didn't close the book all the way previously, but it made it at least shiny. And the glaze pen is shiny, see? And I messed up here. I put blue and blue down, but I went over it with a little silver, and you know what? It's okay. I'm not going to stress over it because it's a coloring page. I don't know if you realize this, but I am experimenting because I'm fairly new to using all these different products and things, and I am not always sure how they're going to work. Um, so I'm experimenting, and I realize these you have to shake, and they get the tips get a little bit hard unless you shake and push down on them periodically, and then it flows again. So sometimes I get streaks, like I see there's a little bit streaky there. So, but I like these a lot. I really like these. I was going to use glitter pens, but I just wasn't getting the coverage that I wanted with those. So I changed to glitter marker early on, like starting on the B. I think I started on the B. And so yeah. And also I can't get my white glaze pen to work. I was going to do the rest of the cup after I did the bubbles in white glaze, and it's full, but it must be dry because I can't get it to come out, and I'm very sad about that. So that's why I use glossy accents over alcohol marker. And I think that's about it, everyone. So next week, Rosemary has, sorry about that, my computer, this touched my computer button and it shut off. Rosemary chose a page that has to do with happy, and I think it's this same page, choose happy. It's funny, I thought this said I here. I'm like, well, that should be up there. I choose happy, but it's just a decoration. They have one over here too. So that's a cute page. I hope it's the same one. If not, I'm doing this one anyway because they haven't done it yet and it has the happy on it. So I'm pretty sure it's the right page. So that's the one we'll be doing for next week. And I think I'm also going to have some creates for next week as well if I get to them in time and the weather lets me and all that jazz because it is snowing. Yeah. So I've been doing lots of blue and silver. I'll go on to other colors now, trust me. I love blue and silver. I don't necessarily love the cold we've been having. It's really bitter, bitter cold, like, 20 Fahrenheit with wind chill, whatever, down to in the teens. And I'm done with it, but Mother Nature and so forth are not done with it yet. So, because we have more on the way. Apparently Saturday, which is bad because my daughter and her husband have tickets to somewhere and they're non-refundable. So I said, I'm coming no matter what, even if it's just because it's only supposed to be 2 or 3 inches again, but it makes the roads a mess. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Maybe it'll push till Sunday, the snow, and we'll have no issue. Hopefully, that'll be the case. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please go check out Rosemary and use the hashtag and look for everyone else that's participating. And I'll see you again very soon. Hugs, love, and peace.